Hey everybody, my name is John DePietro, and it is a pleasure, an absolute pleasure, to welcome you to this edition, this international edition, our first international edition of My Life with Kenny Rogers. But the beautiful part about this particular segment is that it's not about my life with Kenny Rogers, but the life of our special guest who comes to us all the way from south of the border in Buenos Aires, Argentina. And we're going to welcome our friend. But first, I want to tell you that this is a series of segments on interesting people who've spent time with Kenny Rogers or are super fans or have worked with him in one way, shape, form, or another. And tonight, we've got a special guest. His name is Fernando, not Francesco, but Fernando Gonzalez Saborido. And we want to welcome him from Buenos Aires, Argentina, to your living room. So, Fernando, welcome.
Thank you very much, John. When you asked me to have this interview, I was thinking about Jesus, Lord. This is an honor. This is a blessing. But I'm going to be with you here in the interview, besides Sandy, Randy, all the brothers, the musicians. Jesus, what's going on here? But thank you, John. Thank you very much.
You know, it's a pleasure to have you here because you play a very important role in keeping the memory of Kenny alive. And, you know, the music plays on long after the singer is not able to sing anymore. And you are the president of, tell me the exact name of it. And I want to call it president, but the founder of Kenny Rogers Band Club, right?
Yeah. No, I don't know if the president, the founder of, I'm not very good in the internet. I'm from the old ages. I'm from the analogic era.
Yeah.
But I love Kenny. I hear Kenny Rogers songs since I was a kid, from the 12 years old, and I wanted to sing his songs, and I decided to make the Kenny Rogers tribute here in Argentina, here in Buenos Aires. And in the year 2016, 17, I was looking for the Kenny Rogers Fans Club, so I can advertise my show.
Yeah.
I never did it yet. I make some small country music shows, but not the tribute. And I didn't find it. As I didn't find it, I went to Facebook and I make a group, Kenny Rogers Fans Club, and I started to put some videos and things. And I really don't know what happened, John. I don't know what happened. In a while, I have Sandy Rogers, the other brothers, the musicians, the Randy Dorman, all of them. I don't know, Garth Shaw, and then you. So I really don't know what happened. But I have now like 17,000.
No, you're about to 18,000, almost 19,000.
No, that's crazy. I really didn't do it because I really wanted to do it. I just tried to advertise my show, but I don't know what happened. Okay. This is internet.
Now, you told me before we went on the air that when I said, how did you think of this? And you said when you were 12 years old, you got the big album. Tell me about that story again.
Well, I was a kid. My mother used to hear Kenny. She loves Kenny Rogers. And one day she came home with we said those days, long play. Remember that?
Yep, the long play, the 33.
And she bought the Gambler. And I remember, I'm still living in the same house when I was a kid. So right here in this living room with an old, long play player, I was hearing in the floor near the speaker. I really fall in love with that voice and the rhythm and the country music, and I became a fan since there until now.
Till now, and you're still a fan. And you're
Absolutely.
Still a fan. So. I know there's some photos with you and Kenny. How many times did you see Kenny, and where did you see Kenny?
Oh, well, that's an amazing story. Living in Argentina, you have to have a couple of jobs. You don't survive here with one job. Okay. You need two. And I'm doing transportation and real estate. And I remember it was the year 2009, and I make a real estate operation. And once I get out from that office, I saw the sign United Airlines, and I get across the avenue, get in there, and they said, give me a ticket to the United States just to see Kenny Rogers. Because I have a friend there in Columbus, Ohio, Tim Kurgis, Tim told me that Kenny is going to go to the Celeste Center in Columbus, Ohio, back then in September 2009.
Yeah.
So I bought the ticket, and that was funny because the ticket was $1,000. The plane ticket was $1,000, and the seat and the show was $30.
And the show was how much?
$30.
$30. Okay.
So I went just to see him there, to Celeste Center in Columbus, Ohio, 2009. And the picture with him, sorry, okay,
Yeah.
the picture with him, when I get there, Mary and Curtis, the sister of my friend Tim, she worked for Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola was one of the sponsors of the show.
Yeah.
And they take me there to see Kenny, you know, with the meet and greet. When I was with him that night was he was playing in the same show with Glenn Campbell. Glenn Campbell was first, and then it was Kenny. And when I get near his bus to see him, the first thing I said, Kenny, let me tell you, I'm the number one fan of yours in the world, and I came from Argentina just to see you. And he looked at me and said, "Is that right? Yeah, just to see you. And let me tell you something more. You should come. You should come in because you have a lot of fans in Argentina." And he think about it and said, okay, I will tell my people, tell my guys about it. And the next year he came to Argentina. So nobody take out of my head that he came because of me. And when he came, that was my second show. One in the Celeste Center, Columbus, Ohio, 2009. And then in the Grand Rex in Corrientes Avenue in Buenos Aires, my second show with him. But I couldn't see him that day.
Oh, you didn't get to see him then?
No, I couldn't.
Okay.
That was, that night in Columbus, Ohio was the happiest night in my life.
Okay. Say that again because we lost a little bit on the sound went off.
Okay. That night in Columbus, Ohio, when I saw his show and I was with him and take the picture, that was my happiest night in my life.
Okay. So were you able to tell any of the people that were with him that you had started the fan club? Had you already started the fan club or not yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, not yet?
No. That was in, when I saw him in Celeste Center, Columbus, Ohio, was 2009. I decided to make the tribute of his in the 2013, and the fans club was in 2016.
Oh, 2016. Okay, 2016. Okay, so that's very interesting. So, is country music big? Is U.S. country music big in Argentina?
Not really, not too much. There are some groups, and we have a couple of bands that make a very, very good country music, but it's not too common. Not many people. Okay. Not many people. But Kenny, it was not only country music, because, you know, as you have noticed, Kenny started to do some pop ballads and that kind of things. People love him more of those kind of music, those kind of pop ballads than the country music.
Okay. So with the fan club, you must get a lot of interesting comments that people make, especially on in August when it was his birthday. And it was his first birthday when he wasn't around. What do people say? What are you finding that others are saying with Kenny? And I think it's also important to say that your fan club is not just people from South America, but people from all over the world, right?
All over the world, yeah.
So back in August last month, what was said on the page?
Well, what I noticed is since Kenny passed, something really happened. People not only miss him, people is destroyed. That happened to me. the first day that I will go to the birthday now, but let me tell you this. When Kenny passed, I was trying to contain emotionally to the people, but then I couldn't. I stopped writing for 1 week because that was so hard. So hard. Something happened with Kenny. Kenny is not only an idol, it's not only a star, it's a lovely human being. And the people know that. People is destroyed when Kenny is gone. And I try to write nice things, but I couldn't take it myself. So I start write things for 1 week or more. And then there is an I'm the administrator, someone is moderator.
Moderator, yeah.
Susan is the lady of the Dobermans, named the Gambler. That lady, Susan, is helping me a lot. And she tried to contain emotionally people also. We were thinking about to make some chat and talk with the people, but we couldn't. Really, it was so sad. And when was his birthday on August 21, that was his first birthday without him.
Yeah,
was so hard. Really, the people you there when the people write things about he's not longer here in the physical world because he's in our souls and in his music. But then you see how the people love Kenny because the people were writing things like, "I cannot take it anymore." It's unbelievable, John. It's really the people love Kenny in a way beyond he's a very good singer and photographer and many things, but he's a human being, I think.
Yeah. And it's ironic that it's 6 months today since he passed. Exactly, yes. 6 months today.
6 months today.
So Fernando, in most of these cases, when you look at fan clubs and people who are into music, it's usually the women that are the real strong supporters. Does it feel any different with you being a man in this role of running the Facebook page?
Well, that's a really good question, John, because I am a woman fan. I love the women. I love the mothers. A woman is a superior being, mm-hmm. I think. So when Susan started to help me, I really felt very good because I was asking her a lot of things. What do you think about this spot? Should we accept it? And she said, no, yes, the most of the time we would agree, but I feel very well with her helping me. So
what Susan is this?
I'm sorry?
What Susan is this?
Susan is the one of the Doberman lady. Susan Hessler. The last name is very complicated. Okay. Susan is the moderator of the fan club.
Oh, okay.
And she have dogs, Dobermans.
Oh, Doberman.
The name of her, I don't know the name in English, when you have a breed and you have a little puppies and also, I don't know.
Kennel.
I'm sorry?
Kennel.
Oh, yes, exactly. And the name is the Gambler.
Oh, okay.
The name of the kennel, the Dobermans, I think.
So go ahead. So you're a guy and it's women, so go ahead.
No, well, I think you have to have, anytime you want to do some things that need to sensitive opinions and views, you need a woman. Mm-hmm. That's what I have her. She's lovely.
Yep.
She helped me a lot in the fans club.
Yeah. Now, you've seen Sandy on, Randy's been on, and Roy has been on. Anything that you heard in their segments that surprised you that you'd want to ask them about anything further? Because I know Sandy's become a big fan. And the thing is this, I'll tell you this, Sandy and Randy are having a little battle with Roy as to who gets the most votes, the most views on Facebook or on YouTube. So right now, Sandy and Randy are ahead of Roy, but I'm wondering if there was anything that you heard in their segments that you said, gee, that's very interesting.
When you interviewed them, mm-hmm. Oh, well, that was funny when Sandy says that when Lucille, the mom,
Yeah,
called named Kenny with the complete name, you better run. That was funny.
with
That was very
Kenneth,
funny.
when she called him Kenneth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly,
yeah,
exactly.
exactly, exactly. So, um, as we move forward here, how, um, the band is back out again. I don't know if
Yeah.
you know that, but the guys in the band are going to be back out performing again. Maybe you can come to the U.S. again at some time and see them. But it must make you feel good, though, that the music is going to continue, even though Kenny is not there to bring it to you personally.
Coming up with that question, sorry.
I said the band is reforming with another person named Don Gatlin that is going to sing
Yeah,
Kenny's
yeah,
part. But the band is Randy and Chuck and Steve and all
okay.
those guys that you may have even met when you were in Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah.
They're going to start. They would already be out there if it wasn't for the virus. So maybe there's some time that you can come back to the U.S. and see them perform.
Oh, well, let me tell you something. I love the United States. I've been there, I don't know, like 9 times, 10 times since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Each time I save money, I spend it there. And I go back when we can travel again, and I will see the Kenny Rogers band with this guy Gatling. I don't remember the name was. I'm sorry.
Don Gatlin.
Don. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like how he sings. But let me tell you something. I would tell you another story with a woman. I know that the women have always the view, the sensitive view. When they made the Kenny Roger band with this Gatling guy, I didn't knew what to do. I didn't knew really what to do because some people maybe don't feel good with the band, but without Kenny. And I asked Sandy, what do you think I should do with the guys? And she said, we support them. And since then, I support them because Sandy was agree that it's great that they take Kenny name in the band and go again to the road. That was great.
Yeah.
That is great. And I want to see him when I go to the United States.
Hit the
I
road.
would see him.
Yeah. When you do
Absolutely.
that. So anything you'd want to say to Sandy or Randy or Roy or any of the other people or
Let me tell you, I repeat, I'm from the analogic era. I don't know too much about internet, but when I record the Gambler, I record in a studio.
Yeah.
I posted in the fans club. Sandy Rogers put awesome.
Oh, you're recording? You're recording?
Yeah. Okay,
you're
let's gonna do something, John. If you want, I will send it to you, and you can put it there in the video. But when I saw the comment of Sandy Rogers says awesome to my performance, Jesus Lord, this is unbelievable. Well, I'm discovering a world here in the internet that is really unbelievable. Unbelievable. I don't know what to say because I was talking with Sandy many times. She's lovely. She's humble. She's lovely. And I love how she named his brother. Everybody says Kenneth. For her, is Kenneth. I love that.
Yeah, exactly. So, as far as what you're going to continue to do with the fan page, what's your plans?
Well, I really don't have plans. I really want to let the people share things there. Everybody that wanted to sing Kenny's songs, I post them. I think it's great, and keep Kenny's memory alive. But the most important thing I think is that the people have a place to share it.
That's very important, right? That's very important.
The fans club is doing that. It's a space that the people can share the love for Kenny and share music and everything about him.
How about your favorite song?
Whoa. I think the first one is Lady.
Lady. Okay.
Lady is, I don't know, the story about Lady with Lionel Richie is unbelievable. It's lovely. That's my number one. That's so far. I love a lot of songs, but Lady, each time I sing it, it's, oh my, I touch my soul.
How about favorite duet?
The favorite duet, We've Got Tonight.
We've Got Tonight.
Yeah. We've Got Tonight, the version that Kenny made with Sheena Easton. Wait, have you heard the original version from Bob Seger? Have you heard it?
Oh yeah.
Well, the version of Kenny and Sheena is completely different. I think they made an unbelievable work there.
Yeah.
Yes, that's my favorite duet so far.
Yeah, well, that's so good. Hey, we want to thank you so much for taking time from your busy day down in let me see if I can get this right. Buenos Aires.
Absolutely, that's good.
Is that okay?
Good pronunciation, John.
Okay. Because I know that at one time in many years ago, the Italians came to Argentina before they came to the U.S. And we had family that came to Argentina because evidently they couldn't get any more Italians into the U.S. So they went to either Canada or Argentina. And,
okay, well, we have a lot of Italian families here, a lot.
Yeah. So there's good restaurants.
Whoa, I can tell.
Exactly. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've been talking with Fernando Gonzalez Saborido.
Perfect pronunciation.
And he's the moderator, whatever you want to call it, the originator of, it says, Kenny Rogers Fan Club on Facebook. So this will be posted there. It'll be posted several other places. But you should join the fan club because the thing that I've noticed is that he has guests, not guests, that's not the right word, but members from all over the world. And there was a lady that was from Poland that we were talking to the other day. And it's kind of like the international version of the Kenny Rogers group of people that enjoy Kenny Rogers. So I want to thank you so much. Anything else you want to say before we go?
No, I feel honored, blessing. Thank you, John. You're doing a job. This series, My Life with Kenny Rogers, love it. Love it. I never imagined you will interview me, but thank you again.
Okay.
Thank you very much, John.
So that's the star, everyone. And remember, if you like this, hit the subscribe button down below. And then every time we do a new one, you'll get first opportunity to view it. So my name is John DePietro. His name is Fernando. We want to say thank you very much. And ladies and gentlemen, let's go out in a blaze of glory. Have a great day, everybody.